Tight Nights family lamb. You know how it goes. Happy early Monday morning. It's about 4:50 here on this quick Monday morning. We'll give you a shout out. Say hello everybody. Been a minute. We'll give you an update on my first event of the 2023 season, as well as some good partnerships that I had last year. So we'll start off. First event is the season 2023, how I went, end off, and two good partnerships that I had last year. I had my first event this past Saturday at Dix Park. Good crowd, very well attended. Everybody having a good time. About 8 food trucks. Everything goes down the line how it's supposed to do. First one of the season. Whoo! Been a long time. Everybody been a long winter. Been off since Halloween. So first one, want to get back to swing of things. Something should be low key. Not too stressful at all, and I needed that. Okay, this J hand is still kind of tender. I'm worried about how it'll hold up. So I want to have sure I had an event that would be steady but not breakneck speed. That's what it was. So as you know, last year I got toward the end of the season got what's called tennis elbow. And my elbow did that hurt really, really painful, really bad. So I've been trying to rest it up for this whole off season, get it ready for the event, and good to go. So I get there to the event around 9:30. It's supposed to be at 11, but me being me, I'm an early bird. Get there, get out of the way. Why? Well, if you get in bad traffic, get in an accident, forget something, need supply, whatever can happen will happen from time to time. So get there early, get set up. I get set up, chilling. I'm all done. Tent set up, got nice and neat. Whoo, call it up nice and neat. Whoo, unloaded. Got the bomb, parking spot on the backhand side. Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm chilling. So looking all good, hanging out with the organizer. Around 11:15, 11:30, the truck start coming in. Now be mindful, it's supposed to be at 11 o'clock. You know, every time it's never as smooth as it need to be. Lord have mercy. Then truck want to whine about the spot they got. What? First of all, everybody's on a straight line on the street. There is no turn on a corner. It's one long line of trucks. Come on, man. But no matter what, somebody gonna whine about their spot. I don't want to be in the front. I don't want to be in the back. This person, I don't like that truck. This like that truck. We beefing. Shut up, okay? My God, this. I mean, so many organizers laughing about it because, of course, you gotta have to keep from crying. It's crazy. Okay, people out of their dang mind with the stuff they be doing and whining about. But okay, whatever. That's just how it goes down. Okay, so we're doing a thing. The event's going great. Excited to be there. Loving the good energy. Got my cash helping out me. My cash helping out. Crystal helped me out that day. Thank Crystal for that. Her first time helping out the car, taking money. So she's having fun, having a good time. And it's a really, really good event. But of course, I had one major mess up on my first event. During the off season, I was organizing the trailer, moving things around, getting the car, getting my truck cleaned in and out, getting repaired here and there, all kind of things going on with that, right? And moving things around. So I have two gigantic bags. I have my main bag that houses my water jug, my dip wells and scoops, my screws for the cart, spoons, napkins, sanitizing wipes, gloves, everything neat in one gigantic bag. I have a second bag of supplies only. It has nothing but cups and spoons. That way I can re up if need be, at big events. Boom, boom. So as a gauge it, I have about 500 cups in my bag. I try to have about 500 spoons in the bag in my main bag at any given time. In my supply bag, I have about 1,000 spoons and about 1,000 cups. So that happens. So yeah, on occasion you will have an event where you run through the whole supply bag. Those are love, but I was so grateful, grateful that wouldn't be the kind of event with the hand first out the gate. All right, so whatever. So we're there, having a good time. The line is steady, small breaks here and there, but you being a dessert vendor on the backhand side is where we're gonna get hit hard. It's gonna hit hard. All right, complete why people want to eat first, have fun, play, and boom, boom. So toward the end of the event, maybe like the last hour and a half, I look down and my spoons are getting low. And I said, okay, I'll do the next breaking the line. I go ahead and run to my truck, the parking spot, get my supply bag, come back rock and roll. I go do that, come back all happy, plop down the bag like I'm the man, all big and bad. Open up the supply bag, and it's full of cups only. There are no spoons in the bag. Tag nice family life. Oh my God, I was so pissed at myself for doing it. I know things that happen. Y'all understand. I applied it on this, being prepared and being ready the whole winter time. And especially last week leading up to the event, I'm like, hey, first of all, on the box, my cart look good. It's shining nice, neat, disinfected. My bags are in there in the car. I got everything I need. Can't tell me nothing. What had happened was, this way I got to adjust. So during COVID, it kind of coincided with it. The box of spoons used to be about like that tall, about that wide, 1,000 spoons, anything. It fit inside the bag along with the main bag with my dip wells, water jug, everything else fit nice and neat. Well, it changed. Now it's taller for whatever reason and doesn't fit in that bag anymore. So what I started to do was put an extra box on my back seat of the truck since it didn't fit in my supply bag anymore, right? Because I also be mindful it didn't fit in either big bag anymore. So I would rather have more cups than spoons because spoons are easy to pack in if need be. So I've been cleaning out both the trailer and the truck. I've had the truck getting repaired, all kinds of stuff in it. So of course I took out the box of spoons and left in the house. I was so mad at myself. I'm like, I couldn't believe I did that. So I'm looking at how many I got and thing. I'm thinking, can I make it to the end of this event? Because my rule is I want to get to the last hour. After that, if I sell out, I don't care. At that point, if that happens, you should have came early playing the Vanity games. I'm very fortunate. So my line was time to be popping. So anyway, so I'm mad. Can I make it? I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna make it. So I asked Crystal to go ahead and ask one of the food trucks behind me, having a phone spared in case I run out. And we go back to the truck, ask them. Of course, they say yes. Come back with a whole bag of spoons for me. I truly appreciate it. So shout out to the Cupcake Fairy for helping me out with some spoons, my time of need. Save the darn day. So get those quotes come in handy. Of course, when she come back, I look up, it's a line down the damn field. Oh my Lord. I appreciate it, I appreciate it a whole lot, but it was right on time I was. So thanks for helping me out getting it going. My hand did really well for the event, good back and swing of things, having fun with the people, we're laughing, having a good time. I love my customers. It's great, but that one mistake haunted me for the last night of the event. I did not care. I got spoons. I didn't care about nothing. I was so mad at myself for doing it. After all the prep I was doing, all that prep, I don't understand. Looking. But I did think looking bad. Cause I just remember that normally I have it inside the same supply bag. Oh, mad at myself. So, I hate that it happened. It did happen. It didn't harm the event. Still had good sales, good people. The line stayed long for the last hour, but I had a good time. They brought friends. It was good seeing my customers hadn't seen since last year. They brought their friends. They came back. People came out to see me, for the event. I mean, I was very, very happy, and appreciative to that love because it's the first one of the year. Been a while. The hand felt good. The people felt good, but I couldn't get over my faux pas with the spoons things. The event was called Adult Recess. It's very, very cool. So adults only. They had bull riding, they had jousting, they had gigantic slide, they had rock climbing, they had axe throwing, hoping for adults, to kind of go outside and have fun, be a kid again, and have a good time. And it was really very, very, very well attended. Had people at the break dancing, of course, had DJ with stage. I mean, it was a really, really cool event. So I thought it was a great one to do. And shout out to the city of Raleigh for putting on a great event. Good things are going overall. So very well attended. I feel great about that. I feel good how I performed. I'll get my scoops pretty, but you have my temps right, things set, get the rest off my system. So that was on Saturday. I didn't do an event Sunday. It was good. I think I would have been hurting. My hand was a little bit sore, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. So it was good to have a day of break between, before I go 100 miles an hour. Because it's coming up, I'm about to go 100 miles an hour. But made some money, supposed to do, man, $1 or $2 here and there. Had a good time. Crystal had a good time with me. So of course, at the end of the event, I tried to go back and pay the Cupcake Fairy for giving me the spoons. They gave me some money. They wouldn't take it. They said, hey, the same thing happened to them in the past. I helped them out, so I want to pay it forward. Thanks again to them for doing that. But I want to pay so bad. I hate not paying and being appreciative of people, for helping me out in my time of need. But I'm so mad at myself. I'm still mad right now. It's Monday morning. I'm still pissed off about it because it shouldn't have happened. y'all understand. But let's look at what kind of occurred as well that I saw as a benefit to help everybody out. Last year, well, post COVID, I noticed that my supplies were getting low inside the restaurant depot. So I buy my cups and spoons for them most times to get it to be popping off. Hold on one second, family. What's going on with that? Anyway, so, and I noticed that sometimes the cups wouldn't be there, be out of stock, and the spoon be out of stock. So what I learned was to adjust for that. When you see a box there, when you go check often, to buy one box. And you gotta buy a whole bunch. You get like maybe you get 2,500 or 5,000 cups in a box, one or the other, one box of cups, and you get 1,000 per box of spoons. So you get a good amount when you do it. So I go ahead and see that show all the time. I go ahead and buy a box of cups and spoon. Whenever I go there seeing, like I haven't have stocked up. So in my house I have about 7 boxes of spoons now and 8 boxes of cups already. Red rock and roll. So something happened, I ain't being short. Okay, so if you see it, buy it. Don't wait because supply chain still has issues time to time with stuff that you might need. What's going on? It's really gangster. So anyway, so I did that because I caught it was being low. What had been in stock since last year had been my doggone spoons. So there are 3 spoon weights. Can you believe that? Yeah, off the chain spoon weights. Lord have mercy. So have low, medium, and heavyweight spoons. I buy the heavyweight spoons. They cost more, but you're serving a cold dessert that could be firm sometimes. If you want to have a spoon, it won't fold up like a doggone piece of paper when you put it inside your frozen dessert. So that costs more money on my end. I don't mind doing it. It's what it is. But I also go the extra mile and buy my spoons that are pre-wrapped, by themselves. That way you get a spoon, you got to open up, then you can get to it. Why? It's more sanitary, COVID friendly for cities that you're clean, where it spreads more, and they're cool with that. But it costs more money when you buy that. I don't care. You guys are worth it. I'm always gonna buy those kind of spoons. I've been caught for a minute. Those spoons have not been inside the depot at all since like last October. I don't know what's going to either people are buying them off top or what. But normally they're there because it costs them money to have ones already pre-wrapped at a heavyweight. So I bought one line, bought them in bulk last year, did my thing. So I had plenty of them here. I can't believe that I messed around and left them at that. Oh my God, I'm so mad. It won't happen again. I tell you, it won't happen. I'm still mad, but I guarantee what happened again. I got home, I popped the box in the truck, I popped the box in my doggone trailer. Stop playing around with me, man. It ain't going down no more. All right. But the event was great. Good weather. It rained from misty from 11 to about 1. Never really a hard downpour. More like I said, misting overall. When it stopped, it was really good. The sun came out. Of course, the last hour it shined out bright like a diamond. Lord have mercy. But that happened. But really, really good event. Very well attended. My hand did really well, so I feel pretty good about the season so far coming up. Lesson learned, be prepared, double check my supply bag, check all my supplies, get an inventory sheet, check it all out, and be good to go. So, event one in the books made a dollar to here and there, so I'm very, very happy with that. Very cool. So, last year we discussed in a video partnerships that failed, had a whole bunch that failed down the pipe from the working different groups, organizers to bring in vendors as collaboration, the quote unquote the entertainment coordinator was horrible. The radio station was horrible. I mean, it was bad. But I forgot that. I guess I got caught up in the madness of the bad ones. That I didn't catch the fact that I actually had 2 that went really well last year, which is the crazy part, right? So I want to give a shout out to people I'm partnering with again this year, which is Triangle Veg Fest. Got an event doing together coinciding in June. They also do events, Veg Fest events in Atlanta, in South Carolina, Tennessee, over the place. But we did one last year that went really, really well. And I'll shout out to the Greensboro Food Truck Festivals. We did a partnership last year with a Sugar Rush event, very well organized too, good people. So what I found was that what makes them good partnerships was that they know what they're doing. I know. Stop it. But I thought other people who the ones that didn't do well knew what they were doing, but it didn't. But other people, they are very organized. They have their teams together for what they, who helps out. They understand marketing. They understanding the permitting process, what needs to be done. They work with the city and towns to get things done all the way. So it's a better partnership, and it was great last year. Going to do more this year, keep it going with those guys again, running back. But, just things that I had to look at, had to really examine for us what failed and what was successful. Because while it's cool doing my own events, working solo, if you can have a team, it's better. But not a team if people can't really add to your order or they're actually, dropping the ball. So the two that worked, they've been in business for a minute. I said they were great. They handled their portion. I had my task. I had a task, and it get done. So it can happen. You just gotta find people who are bringing something to the table. If they're not, it's one sided and it causes problems. Then you end up pulling all the way for all of them, and it be mad me being me. I'm very task oriented. I want to get things done in a timely manner. Mainly because my iPad is on a pop. I don't have time to play the game. We have to chase somebody down or do this. But I got a task to be done. I need it done right now as soon as possible. Result of that, hey, I'm approved for all of their events are done. I'm approved for all of my rally events. They're done right now. Okay, you understand? It's March. These events are in May, end of May down the line. So I'm already approved because my stuff is together. I'm on it popping. All right, but a good partnership is great. They gotta have a proven track record of doing it. Don't trust anybody who hasn't done it yet. Everybody can talk tough, talk a big game, unsure. I can got this. It's great. No. Have they done it so you can reference to it? Because they done it, they know what's to be expected and be on the pop. So. But yeah, those two groups were very, very, really well. Learned a lot from those guys. I gave it to them, they gave it to me, so made a good partnership. It's got to be a two-way street. So I did have two people out of about 8 that were great. Chocolate Veg Fest, fantastic. They have this coming up in Wilmington pretty soon, and Durham, Atlanta as well, Charleston. So look them up online. And organizer of the Greensboro Food Truck Rodeos, boom, boom, boom. They do events as well in Burlington, in Virginia, and Greensboro course. Fantastic events, great people, well organized. They know what they're doing. So shout out to those two guys. Really, really good partnerships. We had the same mindset of getting shit done. We're not whining, not complaining. We got it figured out. That's what it is. So give them a shout out. So yes, don't give up on finding good partners. They're there. All right. This to be mindful and learn from my example of the ones that didn't work. And prior videos I told you why it didn't work. So go back and watch those as well if you need to. Support this stuff. But hey, that's it, Family Land, for this morning. Let me get to work here, get stuff done. Had a great first event with my major faux pas with the spoons. It's on and popping now, though. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all this weekend. Got an event coming up for you. Of course, it don't stop, so I'll post about that pretty soon. But thank y'all. Family Land, we here. The 2023 season's on the popping. Let's get it going. I'm ready to serve y'all. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See y'all soon. All right. Bye, family.